Hello, my name is Tonya, and I just want to do a little overview of wireless security, where it's really like the home wireless security. This is just like a little diagram of the security, but today many people that are setting up wireless home networks rush through the job so they can get their internet connection working as quickly as possible, and it's quite risky because security problems can result. And today's Wi-Fi networking products don't always help the situation, as configuring their security features can be time consuming. So this is a couple of steps I want to give you for improving the home wireless network. So the first step is change the default administration passwords and usernames. And at the core of most Wi-Fi home networks is an access point or router. And to set up these pieces of equipment, manufacturers provide web pages that allow owners to enter their network address and account information. And these web tools are protected with a login screen, username, and password, so that only the rightful owner can do this. And for any given piece of equipment, the logins provided are simple and very well known to hackers on the internet. So you need to change these settings immediately. And secondly, we need to turn on compatible WPA and WEP encryption. And all Wi-Fi equipment supports some form of encryption. And encryption technology scrambles messages sent over wireless networks so that they cannot be easily read by humans. And several encryption technologies exist for Wi-Fi today. And naturally, you will want to pick the strongest form of encryption that works with the wireless network. However, the way these technologies work, all Wi-Fi devices on your network must share the identical encryption settings. So you may need to find the lowest common denominator setting. And third, you need to change the default SSID. And access points and routers all use a network name called the SSID. Manufacturers normally ship their products with the same SSID set. And knowing the SSID does not by itself allow your neighbors to break into your network, but it's a start. And more importantly, when someone finds a default SSID, they see it as poorly configured networking, and they are much more likely to attack it. So change the default SSID immediately when configuring wireless security on your network. So 4, you need to enable MAC address filtering. And each piece of Wi-Fi gear possesses a unique identifier that's called the physical address or MAC address. And access points and routers keep track of the MAC addresses of all devices that connect to them. And many such products offer the owner an option to key in the MAC addresses or their home equipment that restricts the network to only allow connections from those devices. And number 5, disable your SSID broadcast. And in Wi-Fi networking, the wireless access point or the router typically broadcasts the network name SSID over the air at regular intervals. And this feature was designed for businesses and mobile hotspots where Wi-Fi clients may roam in and out of the range. And in the home, this roaming feature is unnecessarily, and it increases the likelihood someone will try to log into your home network. And most Wi-Fi access points allow the SSID broadcast feature to be disabled by the network administrator. So then you have step 6, which is do not auto connect to open Wi-Fi networks, and connecting to an open Wi-Fi network such as a free wireless hotspot or your neighbor's router exposes your computer to security risks. And 7, you want to access static IP addresses to devices. And most home networks gravitate toward using dynamic IP addresses. And DHCP technology is indeed easy to set up. But unfortunately, this convenience also works to the advantage of network attackers who can easily obtain valid IP addresses from your network's DHCP pool. So turn off DHCP on the router or access point and set a fixed IP address range instead. Then you need to configure each connected device to match. Then number 8 is enable firewalls on each. And 9 would be position the router or access point safely. And Wi-Fi signals normally reach to the exterior of the home. And a small amount of signal leakage outdoors is not a problem, but the further the signal reaches, the easier it is for others to detect. And number 10, turn off the network during extended periods of non-use. So it's like if you go out of town for a while, or just something you're doing, or you haven't been using your computer in a while, just turn it off so others can't get to it. So a cracking software that people use So this is a cracker software that people can use. This is the password cracker 3.89, and you can download this, and it tells you everything. What it does, passwords are perhaps the weakest links in the cybersecurity chain, but you can read more about this. But then you have your Cantina. I'm just show you how the Cantina looks. I'm going to go to this website right here. So here's your Cantina. This is what it looks like, and it's a super Cantina for only $39.95. So you can buy that if you like. But it connects a super Cantina Wi-Fi antenna to boost the range of your wireless network, or connect to another Wi-Fi networks in your neighborhood. So might be something you want to try. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed and this was helpful.